Hi guys, this is Darryl with Lee's Lawn Care and Services. How y'all doing on this good Saturday morning? Hope you guys are having a awesome season. You know, it's coming to an end. But I wanted to talk to you about something right quick about your business connections, man. How strong are your business connections? And that's what this video is going to be about today. Um, the reason why I'm saying that because most of my customers, you know, they come to me and ask me for different things if I know somebody that do different things, right? So it's usually a yes or no. And I've built up a little network of people that I know that go out and do like extra work and all for, you know, like stuff that I can't do. Like I don't clean pools, so I know a pool guy that can come out and do that. And then like cut trees down, like from the root and stump grind and all that stuff. I know companies that do that. Trash removal, you know, I have companies that do that. I don't do a lot of that, but I know people that do. And what it is a networking where if you refer the customer to them and that's one of your customers or whatever, they'll give you a little kickback for getting them the business. So that could be a good way to make a few extra dollars, you know, if you looking to do that, you know, and you know you build that community up, you know, strong, you know, because my customers come to me for a lot of different things, you know. They ask me, do I know a painter and all this other stuff, and so some of the jobs I could take on myself, but then there's some of the other jobs that, you know, I don't have the equipment to actually do the heavy duty type of things. And I you know, the construction office that I maintain, they've done, you know, like debris removal and building and stuff like that, you know. And you know, sometimes you get a little kickback from them for getting them to work. You know, I got them I think it was right around $11,000 or $12,000 job, you know. And so I got a few dollars out of that, you know. So I mean, stuff like that, man, could really, you know, help you out. You know, because it's like it's your customer, and so you're having somebody go in and do the work that they ask because you can't do it, but they trust your opinion, you know, to the degree to where like they trust you like family. So you want to give them, you know, reputable places and all, but you make the contact with those places first and say, hey, I'm such and such lawn services or whatever you are, and then you go in and you tell them who you are and you say, well, you know, I have customers who may have a need for this service, you know, and then you kind of come up with an agreement on, hey, how much would you give me if you got the job, you know, from my customer, you know, and they'll throw out a percentage. Oh, we'll give you 10%, 15%, or whatever it is. And you know, you go from there, you know, and that could be very, 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 very lucrative, you know, because I've had tons of customers over the years ask for different things that I just don't do, you know, but I'm connected to people that do those things, you know, like I say, pool cleaning, tree removal, debris removal, you know, demolition of buildings, and I know people that have the ability to do that, you know. Like I have one customer, she owns a few complexes. And she always needs like little services done. She has a handyman. Her brother does construction. He can do the handiwork around the complexes to keep them functioning, you know, how they're supposed to be. And I do like the grass cutting and you know, the little trees. She got the little bushes, shrubs and stuff she have. I do the shrub trimming, that type of thing. But if there's something major that needs to be done, you know, I have a plug to a lot of people that can do a lot of different things, and you know, you get a little kickback on that, you know, when you refer certain things, you know. So like I say, guys, that could be a little lucrative thing that you can add to your business. It's just something to think about. Me, I know a lot of people don't talk about it that much, and because it's something that's overlooked. I'll tell you, that's why. And that's something that it's overlooked. And what it is, the reason why I thought about it this morning was because my customer called and she wanted some debris removed. And so I know the number to the city and the city will come and pick that stuff up for free, you know, as long as you tell them. And sometimes you got to get on them. You got to call them like 2 or 3 times, but they'll come out and pick the stuff up for free if you put the stuff out by the curb. You know, now if it's a different type of debris removal, then I know a guy that can do that. But you know, they'll get a dumpster in there, and then they're going to charge a nice hefty fee. You know, but for the most part, because of the storm that we had in this area and a lot of the renovations that's going on with the properties, the city still has the contract to pick the debris up for free for now. You know, and I don't know. It may go to the end of the year. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but that's how that works. But if the last time I used them, I did some fence work, and I tore down the other fence. I chainsawed the other fence out of there, and I stacked everything up nice and neat, and they came out and they picked it up. So I know they still picking up debris. So in her case, she just bought a brand new house. It's not brand new, but she just bought a new house, and her brother's in there right now. He's the contractor. He's renovating it from top to bottom. But in the front, there was a big tree, and the roots were going close to underneath the house. So they cut the tree down, and they want to have it all picked up. You know, and the city have those bucket trucks that go around picking stuff up. So I gave her that number, and so she's gonna get that done. They're gonna come out and do that. But she just bought a 2-story house, and she's renovating it from top to bottom. And she's got some other ideas too. You know, she's doing a lot of. She's gonna start doing some Airbnb stuff, because what it is, before she got into what she's doing now, she owned a cleaning business where they go around cleaning houses and all that. And so that's what she did. That's what she still does. Still has the cleaning business. It's kind of on automatic, and now she's branching off into real estate. So, you know, and what she's doing, she's buying up. Well, she got 2 complexes which pretty much support themselves, you know, with the income that she's getting from them. But I told her, you know, I've seen some things where people are very, very successful with Airbnbs. So she's getting ready to dabble into that. But she's selling her house, the one she's in now, which is renovated. But, you know, she had a bad relationship with her husband and all, and they split up, and, you know, she's moved on and he's moved on. But she wants to sell that property, which, I mean, it's just, the thing was, and that's how I know it was, the catch was, the house is beautiful on the inside. There's new everything, you know. But like I say, from a mindset standpoint, when you want to move on or something, then you want to get somewhere different and get away from where you are, and, you know, just be where, hey, you know, where that significant other that you dealt with, you know, don't know exactly where you are, you know, which is cool in a way, because you don't want, you know, them maybe driving around doing some, you know, looking at, you know, you just don't want to portray that. You want to move on, you know. So that's what it is with her. She's moved on. She's doing a lot of different things. She's got her hands in a lot of different things, and we talk like family, you know. Like, there's stuff that she'll ask me about, you know, as far as, like I say, different things, and if I have the plug, as I call it, I'll hook her up with whoever needs to go and do whatever they need to do. So her business is growing. It's growing. You know, it's doing well. She, like I said, she got complexes. She's gonna sell her house, and off of her house, she's gonna get the money to pay. She's already bought the new house, but the money she can pay off her new house, because it was cheaper than the house that she's moving out of. And so she's gonna have some money left over, and then she's gonna get a few more Airbnbs around the city and renovate them. And that's her plan, you know. And then, because she cleans them, and what it is, when you do like an Airbnb, you know, you get paid that rent, like, because the people only stay there like 2 or 3 days, may come in for a weekend or whatever, but those times that people stay there can pay the rent for the property, you know. You can pay that in a matter of days versus waiting a whole 30 days and then finally getting your rent. Oh, I gotta get over. They had a bad wreck up here. Wow, that is crazy. So yeah, but yeah, you pay for it in a couple of days. You'll have the rent. I mean, a couple of weeks you'll have the rent paid for versus waiting a whole month and then to get that income off of it. So that's what she's doing. But that's just an example of one of the people that I deal with. I have three other business people that have businesses. I'm sorry, that I deal with, and they own like multiple things, and they come to me for a lot of different things as well, whether it be installing a garden, putting out mulch. I do a lot of stuff. So I am very, very diverse when it comes to working. When I'm cutting grass, and then when I'm out of that, either I'm pressure washing or I'm doing odd jobs or odd projects. That's just me. It's just something. There's always something to do. And like you guys up north, y'all got your snow removal thing going on and your salt thing going on. Where you're making money in the wintertime when it's some of the toughest times to make money. You guys are still making money, and that's pretty much what it's all about. Having a consistent income coming in throughout the year. So that's the message of this video, man. Don't be afraid to stick your paws into other businesses and kind of go in and talk to them and say, hey, if I get you this business for this, can we work out some type of agreement? 9 times out of 10, they'll say, yeah. If you get them in, and I get the job, and once the job's completed, because that's how they get paid, they'll give you 10% or whatever, whatever that is, 15%, whatever that is, they'll do it. I'm telling you. So don't be afraid to look into that, because that could be another way that you can make some income, man. That's what I want to do this video about. And like I said, that's something that's overlooked. I overlook it too, because I've been doing it for so long. It's second nature to me. It's like brushing your teeth. It's hey, somebody do it? Yeah, I know them. I give them the number. They call them. They get the job. Guy like, hey man, I got the job. We finished. I got paid up. Come get your cut. Or what you want me to do? You want me to Zelle your Venmo, whatever. And that's pretty much how it works. It works. It's just that simple, man. Just that simple. Doesn't take a rocket science to figure that out. So guys, that's what it is, man. Like I said, don't be afraid to go talk to these other businesses and tell them, hey, I'm such and such lawn service or whatever, and I have customers who may be interested in your service, and if I recommend you, would you give me a cut of getting you that business? And 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you, these guys are gonna say, yeah, man. What you looking for? Well, give me like say 5-10%. That's nothing. That's nothing compared to what they're gonna make off the job. So that was what I want to tell you guys. And I'll catch you on the next one. I'm over the water. I'm going to work on this beautiful Saturday. Hoping I'll be out here all day. My son's supposed to meet up with me out here. We're gonna butcher some yards today. I got to get him. You see the shirts? I got to get him his shirts. I'm gonna have to order his. And then what I'm gonna do when I order his shirts, I'm gonna put his number on his shirts, so that way when he goes out and he cuts, and the people that sees him can call him for work if that's what they want. So you guys have a great day today. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.